I am making Easter bark. Now, if you're using the Wilton, get the bright white, not the white. See the difference there? I accidentally picked up the wrong one. These are slightly tinged yellow, and what you could probably do is put just a titch, just a teensy tiny bit of purple food coloring in here, and that would make them bright white then. But I got these left over. I am going to melt these first, and I am lining my tray here with parchment paper. You don't have to. This works just fine, but people like parchment paper, so. Okay, let me see if they are getting melted. Now you can use almond bark if you want. I just like the bright white, so that's what I wanted. Now be sure to stir every 30 to 45 seconds so your candy melts. It's not white chocolate, I know. Oh my goodness, people are so persnickety. It's like, really, people? It tastes like white chocolate. It is white chocolate, right? Okay, so now we're gonna pour our white chocolate on the tray. So we got these M&M eggs. And I got these spring flower sprinkles, which I thought was quite lovely. Okay, so, oh man, there's not much on there. Okay, let's just finish them off. Okay, got that. Then my M&Ms, oops, that didn't work. Okay, might have to set them in there. You can't forcibly throw them. Okay, so we're gonna take these chocolate bunnies and a couple in like that. Oh, and then I've got these other eggs that are a different color, and they're broken. Shoot. Well, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's so festive. Okay, I'm gonna let that set up and then we're gonna crack it. This recipe is in my Dining on a Dime Cookbook, Volume 2, on page 318. This is the recipe it is based on. All right, here's my Easter bark. Oh, isn't that cute? That's just darling. Just darling. All right. Got Peter here. Give him a knife. Now, we don't want to cut Peter, do we? Oh, and there's an M&M. So let's see, how can we do this? There's one. 2. Ooh, that's nice. Oops. Oh, that's nice. That's huge. Oh, his head got cut off. Oh dear. That's kind of big, but that's okay. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. This video is brought to you by our Dining on a Dime cookbook. We have quick and easy recipes your family will love to help you get in and out of the kitchen fast. Please visit us at livingonadime.com. It's 25% off now. All right, got my tray now. I'm going to take my cake And I'm going to do a half a batch of the truffles. Now you can just use your hands if you want. I use gloves because it doesn't stick as well, or it doesn't stick at all, as much I should say. All right, I have my cake here. So I'm doing a half of a batch of cake, I think, because I was gonna do something else with the other half. And so it calls for 1 thing of frosting and 1 cake mix. So I think I'm just gonna do half a thing of frosting. So this is cream cheese frosting, because with carrot cake, you want cream cheese. And we're just gonna mash this all together. Now, some people will use a mixer. You can use a mixer if you want. I don't think I need to get the mixer out to do this. It should mix together pretty well. Oh yeah, oh yum, that looks great. Ooh, there we go. I like that. Oh, this smells so good. I absolutely love carrot cake. Okay, so now I'm going to take my, let's scoop them. Let's scoop them so they will be all nice and even. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna throw these in the freezer, and then we will let them set up, and we will dip them. Oh, yum. All right, I got my chocolate in the microwave. These aren't totally frozen, which is actually good because I can make them more circular. And then we're going to dip them. White chocolate. All right, and I am going to add just a scoop of coconut oil to make it just a little bit thinner. Just about a tablespoon. All right, then get these rolled into balls. I'm not gonna do the gloves, I probably should, but it's okay. Okay, so we have our dipping chocolate here, which we think is thin enough. So we're gonna put in and shake off our chocolate. Oops. Oops, still a little on that one. We'll let these set up, and then I'm going to decorate. All right, I got my white chocolate left over, and then I have some orange chocolate melts. Put a few of those in, and I'm gonna get these melted for my decoration. Okay, so I'm gonna go around and clean up a little bit here. Let's see. Yes, I would probably double dip these, but I am out of white chocolate, so I'm just gonna go for it anyway. Okay, go. That one's too bad. Okay, so now I'm going to take my red. I don't know if this will be enough to fling. Yeah, maybe it will. Ooh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let these sit up and then we'll come back and cut them. Okay, I have them all cooled. So let me pick one. Here, I'll pick the mess up one. And ran out of knives here. Cut it in half. Oh my. Oh, that looks delicious. Okay, have Mike come over and taste test. Okay, carrot cake truffles.
It looks like a meatball. But it smells like carrot cake. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, that's really good. Yum.
It tastes like carrot cake?
It does. Super delicious.
Yeah. Do is carrot cake bites. Okay, I thought I had a cookie cutter, but I don't. You don't need one. I just thought it would be fun. So what I'm going to do is cut these up into little pieces. And then I'm going to put them on my plate. Okay, then I have leftover frosting from another video. So what I'm going to do is just put, or from the other recipe, and I'm just going to put a little blop. Yes, I don't have a tip on here. Each piece of carrot cake. Yum! Oh, I love that. I have a half a package of white chocolate, white almond bark that I'm going to microwave and melt. Here we go. Now we're going to take our sweetened coconut flakes. And this is 7 ounces. I might use the entire 7 ounces. I'm not sure. Let me see how I think it gets. And so leave just a little bit in the package to decorate the top. Okay. Now I'm going to take my scoop . I'm just going to take a little bit of extra and sprinkle on top, just to make it look more fluffier. There you have bunny tails. Oh my goodness, how cute. Now as this cools off, if they're not perfectly round and you want to make them perfectly round, just let it cool just a little bit. And you could roll them into finer balls, or if you want, you could just take and roll them in extra coconut. Cute. Okay, they've sat about 5 minutes in the cool. I set mine outside. Yes, it is March, the end of March, and we had snow this morning in Wyoming, so it's still cold. You can put them in the refrigerator though, just to get them more rounded like bunny tails. And then I'll let them finish firming up. Volume 1 on page 334. You can take a picture of the recipe right here, or take a picture of the QR code and follow the link to my website, livingonadime.com, or follow the link in the description below. I'm going to make some haystacks out of coconut and chocolate. the microwave. I got my chocolate melted. I got my coconut here. About 4 ounces or so. That's what I'm starting with. I might use the whole package. Yeah, I'm gonna use the whole package. I'm gonna make haystacks from our Dining on a Dime Volume 1 here. With the rest of the extra. And I got these robin eggs. Oh dear, oops. That didn't go as planned. Okay, now we have some haystacks. Okay, I'm making strawberry cream eggs. I already have this left over from my stars, or I don't know what I'm calling them yet, but whatever they're called. Okay, so got my cream cheese here. I am making a triple batch of strawberry cream eggs using the molded mint recipe in my Dining on a Dime Volume 1, except instead of using mint flavoring, you can use peppermint. Okay, so got my cream cheese softened, and I'm getting my powdered sugar poured in. And then if you want, you can use strawberry flavoring in the little jars like this. I am going to be using some strawberry freeze-dried strawberries. See what they are? Okay, so I'm pouring that in. Then, so these centers are going to taste like strawberry cheesecake, is what they are going to taste like. Yum, yum, yum. And my next little bit of powdered sugar. I base this off of is in my Dining on a Dime Cookbook Volume 1 on page, oh wait, 330. It's the Molden Bits. Instead of peppermint, I use strawberry extract. If you don't want a cream cheese base, you can use the recipe for our party mints right here instead, and this is all powdered sugar base. You can take a picture here, or take a picture of the QR code, or click the link in the description below to go to our website, livingonadime.com, to get the recipe. Okay. Strawberry cheesecake is so delicious. It is the best stuff ever. Yum. Okay, now why I'm putting the powdered sugar in a little bit at a time is because my bowl is not big enough. So it would poof all over if I did it all at once. Okay. Now, I have these molds from Walmart. Yeah. Now I tried them on my peanut butter and it went okay, but I'm gonna try it again. I'm questioning myself here. Okay, so I'm pushing it in. Sure that there's no huge holes. You may talk.
She's torturing us! Oh!
I'm torturing you because you have to be quiet for
I'm
2
stuck
minutes
in the basement.
for the video. You're stuck in the basement. We'll listen to you.
Help, Ellie! She's gonna kill us!
You do know you're a grown adult, right,
Ah!
Dave? You do know all you have to do is just walk out the door.
I mean, like,
That's all you have to
you're
do.
crazy though, like a crazy person.
I'm crazy. Oh,
Yeah, that's what
I see. Okay, so I'm smushing this in now because I see how much batter I have. I didn't need a triple batch. I had no idea how much it would take to fill these. So now the question is, do I make a whole bunch of strawberry eggs? What do I do now? Oh dear. Okay, so this is the question. So now, yesterday when I did the peanut butter, it worked better if I went individually and sort of, oops, scraped off each one individually, maybe, sort of. I don't know. I don't like this mold, Walmart. It sinks in. It's not a very good mold. I wonder if I have an egg cookie cutter. Egg cookie cutter might be easier to do. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do with this extra batter. Ooh, okay, stay tuned. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. So I'm cleaning all this up so it's not so much cleanup when I take them out of the molds. Okay, so there we go. So I'm gonna throw this in the freezer and let them set up. All right, so the first way I'm gonna use this extra batter is I'm gonna make truffles. Okay, I'm gonna make 2 different kinds of truffles. Okay, so I'm going to, let me see if these will roll. Might need to make them in the fridge, or freeze them first, but looks like I can roll them. Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna throw these in the freezer and let them set up, and then I will dip them. All right, I got my strawberry truffles here, my bright white candy melt. I'm going to get these melted. All right, and then I got my chocolate here, and I'm going to melt my chocolate. All right, getting them melted. My measuring cup is pretty warm, so I'm just going to let that leftover heat finish melting them, possibly. All right, there we go. I'm gonna dip and see what happens. Let's try the chocolate. All right, now it's got to cool down, so let me go finish melting it. Okay, let's try chocolate now. Dip, turn, and okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set these in the fridge for just a little bit, let them set up and get hard again, and then re-dip these. Okay, so I'm gonna double dip these. And I'm gonna add just a little bit more shortening. See if I can get a little bit more fluid. Break off, oops, the whole entire truffle. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Okay, that's a little better. Now I realized on my chocolates, look at that. So, I guess I'll go ahead and redip my chocolates too. All right, there we go. Now, what I probably should do is melt some pink. And yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna melt some pink, and then I'll decorate the tops. Okay, so I got my pink here. Melt those. Okay, here's an easy way to clean up chocolate. There you go. All right, we've got truffles here. And I'm going to take and here's a little pink all over. So that way I know it's strawberry. Okay. Gotta let those set up and then we will taste test. Okay. Now I'm going to get more white chocolate. My eggs are frozen. I think I'm gonna keep them in the freezer. Okay, instead of using the bright white, I think what I'm gonna do is use the almond bark and add a touch of purple. Okay, melt this. All right, I've got my eggs here. So we're gonna give dipping a try. All right, got those dipped. Gonna let them set up. Then I'm gonna put my pink on. Now, I'm going to take my pink. All right, now I'm gonna let that set up. And we'll open them up and see what they look like. Okay, my family cut into these before I could get them filmed. I forgot to warn them that I hadn't filmed them yet. See if I can cut this without breaking the chocolate. Oh. Wow, yes, chocolate covered strawberries is what these taste like. Absolutely delicious. All right, my family dug into these before I could get the after filmed. I love my family. It was my fault. I forgot to tell them that they were for a video. So let's cut and see what it looks like. Oh my goodness. Delicious. Okay, so as you can tell, my family dug into them. Yes, these were a big hit.